Hi, I'm Gene Betts from Western Pneumatics. You are at Western Pneumatics right now. We're in front of the office, and we're going to head inside the shop. This, like I say, I'm Gene. I've been at the company for 35 years. I am the production manager at this point, and we are going to show you what we build. We build pneumatic equipment and environmental equipment. So we're going to go around and we'll show you all about Western Pneumatics. So let's head in the office. This is our engineering department, and this is where we draw everything. Western Pneumatics is a one-stop shop. We engineer it, we project manage it, we buy it, we build it, and we install it. So this is where it all starts, right here. And now we're going to head out to the shop. This is our old machine shop, we call it. It's got a lot of manual machines in it. This is where most of the manual machining is done. We build a lot of machine tip feeders here. They're for metering chips, welding, machining, all that. You'll see all our materials stacked here. We got some lathes back here. We got an old milling machine here, very old. And this is kind of the beginning, and we'll move over to our newer machine shop. It's got more CNC stuff. This is our new machine shop out here. We've got a lot of CNC machines in here. This is more your advanced, more modern stuff. You've got a lathe over here, another lathe over here, a couple of mills down here. This is Martin running one of the lathes. Yeah, so this is a lathe. This is a CNC lathe. CNC lathe. There's a CNC mill down here and two more over there. A lathe turns it this way, and a mill, the head comes down to the part, basically. This is great if the guy's interested in machining, a gal, either one, a person, will go that route. This is great if this is something you're interested in. This is one of the things that we have. There's a lot. Western Pneumatics offers a lot of different jobs. There's CNC machinist, manual machinist. You'll have all kinds of different. You've still got your lead people. You've got programmers, everything. Yeah, well, every one of these machines take a program. Huh? You might be able to get over there. There's the inside of a CNC machine. Brad just cleaning his chucks. You just wanna walk down that way?
Yeah.
As long as we stay in the middle, we're safe. It's another lathe. All these lathes are auto-fed. So the bars are stacked up These can run, they actually can run at night alone. This is an old horizontal boring mill, probably World War II. But still functions very well. Here's a few, we got a few mills and over here just for manual machines.
Isn't there a high demand right now for CNC operators?
Oh, very high. Machinists are very high right now.
What does the education path look like for that?
Mainly what we're seeing is the students going to LCC or not college, taking that kind of a course, a machinist course, and then moving and starting an internship, you know, that kind of thing, and then working their way up. It takes experience. You don't step in this in the first day, but it's a very, very rewarding, very good paying. All these guys have been here a long time. Most of my guys at Western Pneumatics that have worked for me, I've been here 35 years. I'd say 40% of my guys have been with me for over 20 years.
Wow.
So one thing about Western Pneumatics is it's a family. The machine is actually switching its tool right there. Huh? Yeah, they're drill bits. See how and it'll go down and change. It's auto change. That's the neat thing about a CNC machine. It's not manual anymore. These are just some of the parts we build. Down here, these are arbors. This is our QC room. Everything we build goes through a very high tolerance. It's all checked. That is where they get their drill bits, their cutters. It's all kind of, but it's all automated.
Yeah.
So when they need something, they have an employee code they enter to it, and the drawer will pop open. They get what they need. It knows exactly what they take.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Helps with inventory.
Keeps us with inventory, and then my lead people are not handing out tools. They're actually working.
There you go.
Okay, watch your step. This is our saw. This is where we cut everything. You'll see all the metal around here. Another job that we have here. If you want, we can poke our head in there. This is our saw. This is where everything's cut. This is Vance.
Sawyer?
And Vance is our sawyer. He's our sawyer. So that's what he does all day is cut parts. Cuts them, stacks them up. This is all REM. All the parts at short little pieces. And all this is donated to schools. Yeah, that's what all this is for.
That's very cool.
Yeah, get some stuff to weld.
Yeah. How long has, did you say Vance?
Huh?
What's this gentleman's name?
Vance?
Vance. How long has he been with the company?
He's with us about 8 years.
8 years. Cool. Is there an apprenticeship program to be a sawyer?
We'll train you.
Yeah.
We'll train anybody.
So you came on board like 8 years ago?
About 5, actually.
About 5? Very cool. Did you have any experience as a sawyer before?
That is not exact. I worked over at Crothers 10 years prior to that,
Okay.
but I was just a cleanup guy, forklift yard guy.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that.
What do you like about your job?
Mainly, I get to be by myself.
That's awesome. Yes, totally. You get to just do your work for the day. And
Yeah, they give me lists, and I do what I just get to do, hang out by myself. I don't have people just on me all day.
Totally. That's awesome.
Hey, do your job, we'll leave you alone.
Yep.
Exactly. And I
That's
like
what it's all
that.
about.
I like it. Awesome.
I'm about to make some noise, so
Yeah. We're gonna head into one of our fab bays here. This is we call this MG Fab. We build a lot of machinery over here. Right now they're doing some structural beams. This is part of a finger joiner, which I'll be showing you over here. There's a stack down here. Every one of the shops you'll see have overhead cranes in them. Oh, that's little. That's not big at all. These down here are stainless. We call these flame arresters. They're put in a design to stop flames going through a system so there's no fire that can get through. But they're all stainless steel. And he's in the process right now. Basically what he's put on here is a pickling paste. So we'll take them out, wash them to basically clean them. Pickling paste. It's just another word for cleaning. But there's all different sizes of them. Spence has been with us. How long are you doing this? 3 years now?
Little over 2.
Little over 2. And he came from
Feels like
LCC.
a lot longer. I did, yes. I went through the fabrication program, welding and fabrication.
Are you local to the area?
I am, yes.
Where did you go to high school?
I was homeschooled, ironically enough.
Very cool.
Yep,
This
no.
is a tour for high school, local high school.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Any advice for anybody interested in fabrication?
Let me think. You'll learn a lot if you go through LCC. If you come straight here, we have a lot to teach.
Like I say, we're promoting. I promote the college because it's a great place to start.
It is.
How does Western Pneumatics interface with LCC? What's that?
I am on the advisory committee, and we actually, like I say, we donate material to them. I'm very close with Doug and the other teachers out there, and we work. Our goal is to get good employees that want to stay here. We want to teach them a trade. If we don't have the high school students, or we don't have the young college students, we don't have anything. I mean, there's all the old guys, they have jobs. Pretty much. So,
I believe for my final year, you guys came in and did the final test.
yeah, we gave their final exam.
That's how I got,
And he
how I got
won.
my application.
He won. Spence he's been a great hand. He is an asset to this company from the day he stepped on here.
Well, they don't keep me around for my personality.
I don't know about that. Ain't bad. Now we're stepping into what we call MG Assembly. Go on, Jerry, come over. This is Jerry Coven. He's one of my lead people. Oh, that's his shop. He's been,
The whole thing?
yep, he runs that department.
So you manage people then?
Yes.
Everyone works there?
Yes.
How do
We
you
got
like that?
about 12 guys. I like it.
Yeah.
Keeps me going.
What did you start as when you came on?
What did I start? Started in my trade,
Yeah, or like what was your first title at this company?
sweeping the floor.
There you go. Can
Yeah.
you talk about that progression just a little little bit?
Yeah, I started sweeping the floor in high school,
Okay.
and then worked spring break and summers, and when I graduated, I just moved straight into the shop and started cleaning parts, making small parts,
Yeah.
helping the fitter. Pretty soon I was tucked in underneath a journeyman and
Yeah.
did everything and anything for them, and just worked my way up. Now 40 some years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's how I started.
Yep.
I started as a floor sweeper, cleaning parts. I worked in the paint area, worked up to welding, fabrication. Then I started in the lead man position. And
Both of us here, right here in Eugene.
Yeah.
He was in a different company, but
Yeah. I say, Jerry's he's been on and off. He's been here, what now, about 8 or 9
18 years.
18 years.
Holy cow.
So,
Good chunk of time.
yeah. Like I said, we've got a lot of people here that have been here a long time. And that's what we want to see. We want to bring people and keep them here.
Any advice for young people looking to get into the work?
just work hard. Just come in and do whatever you can and stay busy, and you'll go a long ways. I mean, that's what we need. We need people that want to work, want to learn and take the next step, just like I did. Yep.
And we're proof it can happen.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I think we're going to have to snake our way through here.
Get this lined up because everything else gets swung.
Exactly. Yeah. Go behind it.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's tough. Watch your step. This is, behind you is a computer panel that we're going to run this finger joiner with. This right here, you see these two big things here? It actually takes wood, all the scrap wood you see, and it'll actually cut fingers in it and slide them together and make longer boards. So you don't waste wood. There's only so much of it, and that's where this machine puts them together. This behind you is our blower department. We rebuild blowers, and when Western Pneumatics is a pneumatic conveying system. When we say pneumatics, we are moving chips through with air. So this is what creates the air. There's other ways to create it, but this is one way that we create the air. And this is another position, this mechanic.
Yeah.
So there's, like I say, as we've been walking around, we see different positions, and that's the whole thing. Western Pneumatics is so diverse. There's so many different opportunities. These are what we call probes. They go inside of an electrostatic precipitator, which is a big air filter. I know it's a big fancy word, but all they are, they just hang and electricity goes through them, and it's positive and negative electricity, which forces the particles to the sides, and then they're washed away. So the air goes through, particles get pushed to the side and washed away. TIG welding over here. It's another form of welding. TIG.
Pig?
TIG, T-I-G.
Yeah. It looks just like a little tiny.
It's actually a torch. It's an electric torch. And they're just, if you can zoom in on some of these, they're very, very small welds. This is our laser machine. We cut most of our parts here. It cuts holes. It cuts
something that small runs in that big?
Yeah.
From anywhere from that.
To half-inch stainless. Guards.
You have one laser operator?
We actually have two. We have a day and a swing. This is some of the rem we have that comes off the laser.
Rem for remnants?
Yeah, just rems. It's his stuff he's burned. It'll go to scrap.
That's pretty cool. I like the one with the
Yeah.
crown shape on it.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of different pieces.
Cool.
Yeah, all this has all come off of that. All those.
So you were talking about the finger joiner.
Yes.
In wood. I haven't seen much wood.
We just make the product that puts the wood together.
Got it.
We work with wood, but we let them do the wood part of it. We build the machinery for them.
Thank you.
As you can see, we're going to be stepping into our main fab shop now. What step? This is a filter that filters the air. This is actually going on top of a concrete silo that is 200 feet in diameter. It's going to North Carolina. These are airlocks behind you. They actually meter the chips. You can't take chips and dump them in a pipe all at once. They'll just plug up. So what they do is each one of those pockets fill and drop it into the pipe at a certain rate. Then they can kind of blow it down the line. They're different sizes. We build those 12-inch to 72-inch. These are 48. These are frames. All those probes. These are frames we're going to make into electrostatic precipitator. They're just kind of the beginning. You can see this one is all plumbed because we have to test run every one of these. So we test run them for 4 hours before they leave here. That's what you'll hear now. And then it'll all be taken apart, painted, and then put back together.
You paint in-house?
Yes, I'll be taking you back out there too. So that's another job. We have assemblers, we have plumbers, we have electricians. This is Joaquin. He's working on it's called a Century top. Joaquin is one of the kids that that actually apprenticed here for over 2 years. And now he's been working, here. If I get him over here. Joaquin, hey. Put you on camera, buddy. Hi, this is Juan Rodriguez. He interned here for almost 2 years, and now he's been working for what, 3 years? 3.5? LB.
I went to LBC.
Lynn Benton. And it worked good. He just worked when he could. His school work was first. That was always important. But now that I got him, now I just work him to death.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, good outfit to work for. About 3.5 years.
But really, he's been here almost 5. either way. I prefer to pay them because, hey, if you're going to work, you should get paid. And when you're here, I expect you to work. And it's not an easy job.
There's a lot of big stuff. That's fun. That's
Venturi.
yeah, that's
It's a Venturi. It takes basically chips, come into it, slow it down, and then they drop out the bottom. Big one. Thanks, Keith. As you can see, Western Pneumatics does a lot of round material. So math is important. It's not necessary. You don't have to know it all right away. But if you can run a calculator, you can get by. You'll see all this stuff is round. Hey, you just got to be able to figure out, what the circumference and how to divide it up. Simple things like that. We're not looking for mathematicians, but a little math does help. Some of the parts we have here, this is excuse me. This is an old press brake that bends steel. Over here is an angle iron roll. You'll see some of the stuff we rolled with it. All these flanges, the channel, all that stuff comes through there. All these pieces you see rolled, all come off that roll right over there. We got a little smaller one over there. And every one of those pieces of equipment needs an operator. What they're rolling here are cones. If you notice, it's bigger on one end than the other, and that'll be those tapers down there. This is our CNC press. Basically bends steel. You'll see it sometimes. Sometimes the cones are too sharp to roll, so we'll bump them. It's called, bump forming. This is a plasma table over here. It's another burning machine. It's not near as accurate as the laser, but it's a lot faster. So it has, but we have both. And then again, we need operators. So, let's walk back through the shop. I'll stay in the yellow line. This is our shear. It'll cut up to 1/4 inch steel, 12 feet long. Basically, it cuts stuff like this. It's another way to cut steel. You'll see a lot of the safety measures we use, taping things off, walking in the yellow lines. Safety is very important. It's one of the things, this is a very dangerous trade. If you're not safe, you won't last long. Our goal is everybody that comes here goes home the same way. I want you to work hard, I want you dirty, you may be sweaty, but I want you going home in the same way. How are we doing on time?
5 to 10.
How much?
5 to 10.
Okay. I'll take you into our maintenance shop. It's kind of every facility this size has to have a maintenance department. So. Hey, Terry, hang out for a minute. This is our maintenance department. This is my maintenance supervisor, it's Terry Wells.
Hello?
When you have this big a facility, you have to have maintenance people. And it's just something you can't get away from. Terry's been with us for
27 years.
so.
Yeah, different every day. Just enjoy the people and a great place to work.
Are you usually working in here or do you go out to the plant?
Yeah, the whole facility, and we do make some runs out to we have some seed bag houses, filters that we have in Salem, Albany areas, and we do some day jaunts for us. Yeah, but
Oh yeah. No. And the maintenance department is another job. We got to have maintenance people. We have Terry's a electrician.
yes,
Are you certified?
yeah.
And then just working everything else on the car?
I went to school. I went to trade school. I went millwright trade school and then electrical trade school, and so there's 8 years of higher education. And no, I was actually at a door facility in Springfield, Nikolai Door, and then ended up coming over here and been here ever since.
Okay.
Okay, you bet.
Some of the airlocks that we looked at inside there that meter the stuff, there's some different sizes of them over there that are more put together over here. And now I'm going to take you into the paint area. And you can kind of see and stop here and kind of pan around. Western Pneumatics has a big yard. We have almost 17 acres here. So we have a lot of steel, a lot of different things. Yeah. This is our painting department. You can see right now it's empty, but normally it's full. They must have just taken a load out. But this is our heater bank. This building can get up to 170 degrees. You can see it's kind of this is a filter bank over here that sucks all the fumes out. Yeah, up to the chimney there, and that way we can filter. All the guys in here work and have masks, and in here is our blasting. We'll make sure. Yeah, we sandblast everything that we build and paint it.
Have you heard of cutting edge illusion?
I've heard of that.
So they do this on a smaller scale.
Oh.
So we've taken students on tours of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is. You've seen all that stuff in there. It's all got to get blasted. So it's all got to fit in here.
Yeah.
This is something we build. All this is a sucker system that takes all the dust and puts it through that filter out there, and nothing that leaves up. It's all clean air. That's something that Western Pneumatics very proud of. I live in the Danabo area, and there was a mill out there. When I moved in, every morning my car was full of sawdust. We went in and got a contract, built the filter for them, a Wesp and a filter. From that day on, when we were done, I never had sawdust on my car again. So it's kind of nice to actually see some of the stuff you do. Yeah, this is just kind of the remnant. That's the stack where all the fumes leave.
Wow. Pretty color.
That's Western Pneumatics blue, man. We like that color. That's how we do it. We just walk out. This is kind of the yard. That's the filter I was talking about. That filters all that dust. We actually manufacture that. Cyclone that we painted. This is our drying shed. We try to keep stuff in here. Gets it out of the rain, lets it dry before we have to move it out into the elements. As you can see, there's forklifts running around here all the time. That's another job. So, Western Pneumatics has a lot of opportunity.
Are you currently hiring?
Yes, we are.
Where can a student find those job postings?
At westernpneumatics.com.
Okay, pneumatics with a P.
Yes.
Okay.
Pneumatics. Pneumatics.
Awesome.
But yes, and they all come to me or our HR person, and we look them over. We prefer people 18 years old, and that's really, if you're willing to work hard, that's all you need.
Awesome. Thank you, Gene.
No problem.
All right. Bye, everybody.